Dr. Edelstein.
You know that I had the title line in Star Wars? Yeah, I was in it. It was that scene where the Raiders of the Lost Ark guy is teaching Luke how to drive. He's teaching Luke how to drive the thing, and he's like, let's take this thing out for a drive. You know, the Millennium Falcon, they're on the back of the Falcon and they're holding onto his feathers, and I walk by and I go, oh boy, I'm just so tired of all these Star Wars. But you know what I never get tired of? Asking you questions so you can win cash here on HQ Trivia, the live mobile game show where we answer questions to win said cash. I am your host, coming at you from Mos Eisley, Obi-Wan Kenobi, aka Darth Trivius, aka Lando Calrissian, aka Jabba the Bucks, aka Queen Amidala Dollar Bills, y'all, aka Savage Antilles, aka Mace Win HQ, aka HQ Baka, aka HQ Sky Talker, aka Jason Biggs Darklighter. I look like him when I shave. Scott Rogowsky, live from the greatest planet in the greatest galaxy in the universe, Tatooine, with over 480,000 rebel fighters, live, including Joe Pisano and Kaya Joe Bowman, who got engaged, Joe Balducci, Al Dobbs, Jude, and Jenny from Kentucky with birthdays, plus all these Star Wars fanatics. Look at them, they sent us their pictures. There's Amy Rose, there's Daniel DeVry's kids, and I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Jay and his daughter. The Janelli Bean, Ebeth's dog dressing as Chewie. John Williams there at the end, wrapping it up. Nice to have you in the game. Good to know you're super fans. Tonight, we are crisscrossing the Star Wars universe. I'm asking about the prequels, the sequels, certainly the quills, the TV shows, the cartoons, the action figures, from Akoba to Zuckuss. Sadly, I won't be quizzing you on Spaceballs. Regardless, we'll be going ludicrous speed through 15 questions that get progressively nerdier. If you could welcome you to the Great Temple on Yavin 4 and present you with your royal 25,000 ducats, $25,000. What's that in Imperial credits? I don't know, but it's certainly enough to hire Figure and Don and the modal nodes to play your son's bar mitzvah. On the subject of huge sums of money, I must tell you about our holiday season finale happening 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Christmas Day, presented by Google Assistant. That's 2 days away. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Here's hoping you have off from work or school tomorrow so you can study up for Tuesday's big show where the jackpot is gonna be a whopping flopping. What is it now? $56,783? Oh, Oberto. That has been. All you do is answer questions correctly, get enough points, and you'll find yourself leveling up, and away, all the way to level 10 perhaps? With every level you reach, you'll be earning immunity in the quiz. What does that mean? Well, if you manage to unlock level 10, you can get questions 1 through 10 wrong and still be in it to win it at Q11. Who would make such a thing possible? We did. Consider it our holiday gift to you. Remember, you still need to be in the game at Q1 to be eligible, and you can still use extra lives, of course. They help you win, stay in the game if you get a question wrong. You can refer your friends, all that jazz. Wait, do I hear something? Or someone up on the rooftop? Santa? Is that you? What's happening here? What, a Santa sleigh drop? $50,000? Are you serious? Did that just get added to the Christmas pot? Holy cannoli. $106,000 is now our prize, plus $783. We just broke 100,000. That's happening on Tuesday. You never know what can happen when you're live with us on HQ. It's a payout pandemonium. Do not miss that season finale show, Tuesday 9 p.m, presented by Google Assistant. But that's not the only big announcement here. Gather around, kids. I got to tell you about our new show we've been cooking up here. That's right, HQ Words is in the house. Following trivia tonight at 9:30, we're presenting our new show to the world, our latest and greatest creation, hosted by our word nerd, Anna Roisman. That's at 9:30 tonight. You solve word puzzles to win cash. 9:30, right after trivia. It's hella fun. I've played before. Words up. Birds up. Time to join the Alliance right now. Let's focus up. We have over 500,000 of you in the game. Hop in your A-Wing or TIE Fighter. This is Jango Fett Unchained. This is better than shirtless Kylo Ren. This is the quiz you've been looking for. Tonight, we're doing it all for the Wookiee. What? The Wookiee. Reminder, use of the Force is in violation of our terms of service. Let's get down to the Naboo gritty. Let's get this show on the road. I'm ready. You're ready for numero uno. What are the first words to appear in the first Star Wars film ever made? Shout out to Endor, a long time ago, or the stars are at war. I'm just so tired of these Star Wars. This is one of the most iconic film openings of all time from 1977's Episode 4, A New Hope. These words are not spoken, folks. They're written in static blue text. Let's take a look, shall we? How about I set the mood for this iconic opening? Hey, Google, dim the lights.
Sure, dimming the lights.
There she is. Let it roll. That'll do it. You know that a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And then, of course, the crawl. 520,087 of you. The saga continues at Q2. What classic Star Wars character is known for shouting, "It's a trap"? Poe Dameron, Lando Calrissian, or Admiral Akbar? Oh, my favorite Star Wars meme. It's a trap. It's a tarp. It's Chapo Trap House. Originally said during the Battle of Endor in 1983's Return of the Jedi. Take evasive action. Green group, stay close to holding sector MD7.
Admiral, we have enemy ships in sector 27.
It's a trap.
Just who is that fishman commando? Admiral Akbar, of course. Akbar with the snack bar. Uh-oh, we just lost 120,000 out the gate at Q2. Come on, I thought you were Star Wars fanatics. 394,242 getting this right. It's a wrap on over 100,000 of you. Before we get to Q3, I told you about the big Christmas show happening 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Over $100,000 now, but that's not all happening this week. Tomorrow night, Christmas Eve, we're celebrating with Disney. Decking the halls with Disney tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And on Christmas Day, open your presents with HQ. We're doing a toy-themed show at 3 p.m. We're giving you twice the fun, double trouble on Christmas Day. 3 p.m. toys, 9 p.m. Christmas theme, 100,000, big day for you and me. Back to tonight's quiz at Q3. In the famous trash compactor scene, who gets attacked by the monster? Leia Organa, Luke Skywalker, or Han Solo? They were barely saved in time by the quick work of R2-D2. Why did it take so long for C-3PO to remember to turn on the communicator, huh? Just when it seemed things couldn't get any worse, here comes the Dianoga. Down goes Skywalker! Down goes Skywalker! Down goes Skywalker! 312,709 of you striking back at Q4, but the rest of you, over 130,000 getting taken out with the trash there. Still early in the game. I expected better of you guys. Q4, the TIE in TIE Fighter stands for what kind of engine? Twin ion, tactical intercept, or thermal ignition? Is this the remix to ignition? These quantity, not quality ships are famous for striking light glancing blows and then going down with a single hit. But whether they were TIE fighters, TIE bombers, or TIE defenders, they got around thanks to a double dose of twin ion engines. Boom, doo-doo, doo-doo, twin cinema. 180,570 of you tying one on at Q5. Which of these characters is an organic life form? The Great Heap, Chopper, or Dud Bolt? Hard to imagine Star Wars franchise without all those droids. Rebels would have been a lot less fun, sans C-110P, aka Chopper. The 80s Droids cartoon introduced us to the Great Heap, but you know who's a flesh and blood shovel-nosed Vulturine?
Back again, it's the mighty Dud Bolt.
That would be the mighty pod racer Dud Bolt, the Boona Eve classic. 54,215 getting this one right on our first Savage question. Yes, a Savage question, that is. 54,215, menacing Q6, racing on. We just lost over 200,000 either. Maybe you have a level to keep you in, maybe an extra life. Fingers crossed for you, Q6. Which of these lines is spoken in The Empire Strikes Back? Luke, I am your father. I am your father, Luke. Or no, I am your father. Oh, you knew there was no way we weren't gonna ask this. One of the prime examples of the Mandela effect, affecting one of the most quoted lines in the history of cinema. But most of y'all been quoting it wrong this whole time. Let's go to the videotape.
He told me you killed him. No. I am your father.
No, I am your father? Yes, that is the answer. I still want to see these guys on Maury. Who's the father? 87,746 are overcoming daddy issues tonight. Very good. You knew we were going to ask that one. We got Q7. Where did Star Wars fans first encounter Saw Gerrera? Rogue One, The Clone Wars, or Rebels? Do you remember Forrest Whitaker as this battered but brave Gerrera? Making Rogue One a whole lot of fun, but he was first portrayed by Andrew Kashino in Season 5, Episode 2 of The Clone Wars. The CGI TV show that ran on Cartoon Network. Yeah, followed the movie in 2008. I told you we're going deep tonight. 52,746 of you. I see you know Saw. I raise you Q8. In the prequels, what is unique about Mace Windu's lightsaber? The origin, its color, or its length? Every saber is special in its own way. They're all handcrafted by Jedi masters, small batch, artisanal. The fair trade, conflict-free crystal put inside that saber determines its color. Mace got himself some of that perp skirp. Color is the answer. Mace, same old pimp. You know, ain't nothing changed but the limp. 61,783 of you getting that one right. Who's hot? You're hot. You're getting Q9. In The Last Jedi, a new actor officially took over which role? Captain Phasma, Snoke, or R2-D2? The Last Jedi, the last film, right? Right? There's a new one coming. There's always a new one coming. 3 foot, 8 inch tall Kenny Baker had squeezed into this beloved character in every film since the original in '77. But when he passed away, sadly, in August 2016, Jimmy V was ready to literally step into R2-D2. Jimmy had previously went uncredited in The Force Awakens, but he officially became R2-D2 in The Last Jedi. 51,134 of you, we're not leaving you behind. You are squeaking and squealing and buzzing like R2-D2. I can't do it. You're getting Q10. Who has not performed in the Star Wars universe? Lin-Manuel Miranda, Danny Elfman, or Ed Asner? 2 roles, folks. Count them 2. A Jedi Master in Knights of the Old Republic and Jabba in the radio dramas were voiced by Ed Asner. In Maz Kanata's bar, listen carefully to the ambient music to hear J.J. Abrams and Mr. Hamilton himself, Lin-Manuel, but you don't see or hear Danny Elfman anywhere in the Star Wars universe. Of course, he composed the Simpsons theme song. 19,682 of you using the fork at Q11. In which of these Star Wars media did the name Palpatine first appear? Video game, comic, or novel? The ambitious Senator Palpatine caused himself to be elected President of the Republic. Those aren't my words. They were published in December 1976, 5 months before the first movie was in theaters in George Lucas's ghost-written novelization. Novel is your answer. Shout out Alan Dean Foster, who actually put pen to paper there. 19,695. You're attacking Q12 right now, not the final question tonight. We got 15 tonight, Q12. Coincidentally or not, what name appears in one of George Lucas's high school yearbooks? Vader, Solo, or Antilles? It's a fun little nugget that the internet dug up. Of course, real Star Wars collectors have the Thomas Downey high school yearbooks from all 4 years. Lucas was there, the complete set, mint. But go get your copy of the 1960 book, flip to the football team, and you'll see staring up at you, Mr. All-American Gary Vader? Vader! Vader is Dutch for father, so maybe that's what George was thinking. We're not sure. But Vader was in the book. 11,598 are commanding the Death Star and this quiz at Q13. You got 3 questions left. Which was one of Kenner's original 12 action figures first sold in 1978? The Tusken Raider, Grand Moff Tarkin, or Greedo? Do you have these? They're worth a pretty penny. A great acting resume doesn't guarantee you an action figure. Peter Cushing as Tarkin did not get a figure until the 90s. But the original 12 included a healthy mix of good and bad guys like gaffy stick-wielding Tusken Raider. Check that out, mint in box. Hey, the vinyl cape Jawa, well, that's worth $25,000. Maybe you can spend your money on that if you win tonight. $8,225. New Tusken Raider. They are rating Q14 the penultimate question tonight. $25,000 is at stake here for our super Star Wars fans. Q14, which of these words is not spoken in any of the classic trilogy films? Ewoks, Tatooine, or X-Wing? Funny, huh? Some of the most recognized names in Star Wars canon are very sparsely mentioned in the films. But Empire Strikes Back gives us the line, "Ship approaching, X-Wing class." And one of the last lines is, "I'll meet you at the rendezvous point in Tatooine." However, Ewoks get no love in the films. We don't hear Ewoks. I can't do them either. 6,981. That's Ewoky enough. 6,981 are Ewokin' and rolling tonight. Ewok don't run to Q15, the final round, the final question for all the Imperial credits. It all boils down to this $25,000 on the line. Q15, our first ever Star Wars themed show. This is it, folks. What is the name of the first song heard in the Mos Eisley Cantina? Lapti Neck, Dune Sea Special, or Mad About Me? This is the last question for the last Jedis who remain in this quiz. On the soundtrack albums, this track is usually referred to as Cantina Band Number 1. You know that one. But if you know Star Wars, for real, and if you got this far, you should. You know that song has an official name in the Star Wars universe. And that name is not Paul Reiser, Mad About Me. Mad About Me is your answer, 4,716. I'm mad about you. You won HQ, baby, Star Wars night. Boom! You were our only hope, and you did not disappoint. 4,716 of you HQ winners you are. Congratulations, you did it. You're splitting the 25K, walking away with $5.30. Chung Win, you won. Non-rev for sale, Cool 99. Sojet with the Bojack Horseman looking avatar there. Kiwi babies, hi babies. I see you. You won. Or L Siegs, whatever that is. Nice baby there in the back. Zen Jay, Ohio math teacher. Can you add up your winnings tonight? It's 30 cents plus $5. It's not a lot of math. You did it. We did it. I'm going to keep these. It's cold out there. You stormed the troopers, folks. Now it's time to deck the halls. Remember tomorrow night, Christmas Eve, Disney theme show. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Tuesday. Oh, let's show that graphic. Look at that. Beautiful. When you wish upon HQ. Tomorrow night at 9. Tuesday, Christmas Day. We're giving you 2 games. 3P. It's toys. 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 Toy to the world. It's HQ trivia. And 9 p.m., the big one, the granddaddy of them all. We just kicked another $50,000 tonight. Our jackpot is over $100K for our Christmas night game presented by Google Assistant. Did you earn some points tonight? Did you level up? I hope you did. You got a couple chances left to level up for that big finale game, so do not miss these next few games. Of course, you can earn more points by sharing to social and referring your friends. Check out how to do that by tapping Holiday Season Finale at the top of the main screen of the app. Until I see you mañana, I am Scott Rogowsky signing off for tonight, saying, remember, there are no good wars, with the following exceptions: the American Revolution, World War II, and the Star Wars trilogy. Good night!